Hello Aquarius, and welcome to Coleman Tarot. I'm H.E.Coleman, and this is going to be your reading for the month of November. My website, Coleman Tarot, is up now, finally. So if you would like a reading, or if you just want to check it out, you can go and check it out at colemantarot.com. Okay, here we go. Also, someone was asking me if I have a donate button, so I've added some of those. It's there if you want to make a donation, and if you don't, that is totally fine too. Here we go. There we go. I hope you guys had a great, there we go. I hope you guys had a great October, and I think November is going to be really exciting. So, here we go. This one here. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to put this upside down. Like that. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Now, let's see here. This is your path, and this is what you meet along the way. So right off the bat, we have swift movement. Swift movement. And this is, there's like 8 wands here, and this woman's trying to rest, and the wands are saying, get up, it's time to go. We got stuff to do. The wands are about passion, and they're about work. So it could be that you're at work, like you have a lot of work to do, and you have to hurry, and it's not really about like that you have to hurry and do your work. It's more like that there's fast movement in your work, like there's fast progress. You also, up here as your outcome card, you have like a lot of work, but this is more about like work is moving really fast. It's like fast progress. Okay, and then right next to that you have the Emperor, which is excellent. The Emperor is about manifesting big things, and you see he has a wand as well, but he's not really like a wand. He's not really part of the wand suit. He's his own. He's on his own. The Emperor is like the male version of Mother Nature. He's like, he manifests big things for you that you want. Big ticket items. Like he's what, like the heavyweight of manifesting. He will manifest stuff that you really, really want, like a new job, or just something that you really want from the universe, like something that you're really trying to bring to yourself. He will bring it, and apparently it's coming quickly with fast progress. Over here we have you having success. The Pentacles are about money, and this is the 10 of Pentacles. So it's like a lot of like it's a increased money. It's like success, and she's so like excited that she's touching the mirror because she can't believe it's even real. It's kind of like the treasure chest card. It's like the treasure chest of money, which is excellent. And I think that's probably what you wanted that's being manifested is money and fast progress. So you're sipping forward. Then you have, this is the 2 of Pentacles, which is balance, and you got it reversed. So it's kind of like you're out of balance. Like maybe you're focusing so much on work that you're not really paying attention to your relationships, or you're so focused on money and bringing stuff in that you're not focused on something else because you're out of balance. All right, and these are the other things that are going to help or hinder you. This is like a stalemate situation. So it's funny because you have fast progress, and then you have a stalemate situation where you're blindfolded and you don't really know which way to turn. Okay, so you have fast progress, and then you have this. Now, as a help or hindrance, as a hindrance, it's that you're like I say, you're kind of like moving along really fast, and then all of a sudden it's like boom, you're stopped. You're stopped, and there's like you're stuck at a certain point. And as a help, I guess it would just be that you have power, but you're not really sure where to put it yet. This is the other card that's going to help or hinder you, and this, I'm telling you, it doesn't really ever help. So it's a hindrance card. This is the Pity Party 2.0. This is like you being a little bit bitter and angry, and she's upset that she's lost these 3 cups, that these cups are empty. The cups are like fulfillment. She's upset that she's been disappointed in the past. And she has 2 cups here, but she's not noticing them. She's not really looking at them because she's so mad about the cups that are spilt that she's not realizing the cups that are there. And that's what happens when you put on this black cloak of like depression and sadness and bitterness, that you're so bitter over this stuff, you don't see this stuff. She's got one there, and she's got one hidden behind this thing that you can't really see. And the crow is there to tell her, look, you need to snap out of this. You've got stuff to do, and you've got so many things going for you. And she's like, no, nothing's good. I'm just mad about these cups. I'm just bitter and I'm angry. So that's a hindrance. Make sure you don't do this, because it's not really going to help. And when you're doing this, you don't really notice these other cups over here that you could be drinking out of. All right, this is your obstacle, and this probably has to do with this and probably this. Now, your obstacle here is like the heartache card. And what this is this card is about obviously heartache, but it's about like somebody has hurt your feelings. They've hurt you in some way. So, and I'm not seeing the conflict card. Let's see if it's here. I'm not seeing a lot of conflict. I'm not seeing a lot of conflict. So I'm seeing like that someone's hurting your feelings. I don't see like a giant fight here. I think you're just bitter because someone's hurt your feelings. Someone has made you like said something or done something where you feel like you were moving forward really quickly, and then all of a sudden it stopped and you can't move forward anymore. Somebody has hurt your feelings and upset you. But instead of being upset and having this pity party 2.0, instead of being upset like this, she is taking the upsetness and she's turning it into something creative and something beautiful. She's taking this heartache and she's turning it into a song. And if you know Taylor Swift, then you know like she makes a good living out of doing that. So you can sit there and wallow in self-pity and be upset that somebody said something mean to you, or you can take that and turn it into something creative that you can use to your advantage. So if someone breaks up with you, or someone like says something mean about you, or they're gossiping about you behind your back or whatever, don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on it. Just turn it into something beautiful. Turn it into like write a poem, make some artwork. Art is incredibly good for getting over heartache. Just make some art, or write a story, or do something creative with it. This is your outcome. It is you doing a lot of work. And you can see that the guy's not upset by it. He's just like, you know what? I'm really excited. I got all these projects. I'm just gonna take a few seconds to rest here because I got too much to do. But he's taking one project at a time. He's not trying to do all of this stuff at the same time. He's taking one thing and he's putting all of his power in one project, and then he's gonna rest, and then afterwards he's gonna take on all the other stuff. So this is about you doing a lot of work. And I would recommend that if someone hurts your feelings, or that you've had heartache, that you turn that into something creative and you do some work, because that will lead you not only out of your sadness, but it will lead you towards progress that you can use. You can't really use this. Like, this is not going to help you. You can't use it in your life. You can't say, hey, I wrote on my resume, I have 3 years of feeling bad about something, or I have like 20 years of being mad about my dad. You know, like, you're not going to use that. Where you can say, you know what, I wrote this really great song and I'm going to share it with you guys. Somebody hurt me and I wrote this great song. Or like one time I wrote a screenplay about somebody that hurt me, and I wrote an entire screenplay about it. You can write a poem. Poems are awesome for getting over heartache. And if someone hurts your feelings, instead of dwelling on the fact they hurt your feelings, focus more on yourself. Focus more on progress rather than this, because there's nothing, you're not going to use this in any way to help you or to help others, but you will be able to use this song. You will be able to use your poem. You will be able to use like some kind of creative thing to help others or to share with others. Okay, and then you also have this. So you're really going to be involved with work. This is work that you're doing where you're like swamped with work. Okay, but he's not going to allow it to bother him, because look how chill he is. Look at that. Look at the guy's face. He's just like, yeah, I got this. Okay, and she is not only doing work. This card is not just about work. This is about work that is like a craft. This is work that you do well, that you have a particular skill for. Okay, so if someone hurts you, or even if they don't, and you got over this really quick, you're going to have work to do, but you're going to be really good at it. You're going to be skilled. Like, she's a skilled worker. Okay. The two things that are under this, because I always go down 3, are a new opportunity. A new opportunity. And I think this is like work or passion related. A new opportunity that you have to grab really quickly. This is a snake, and she's forming it into a wand. And wands are passion. Wands are like a work project, a new job, a baby. A baby's, it's hard to make a baby, trust me. So it's a new passion that you have to grab the opportunity really quickly, and that you're going to form it into something. And if you don't form it into something, it's just going to go back to being a snake. And if you do form it into something, you're going to form it into something you can use. Okay? And then underneath that is romance. Romance coming down the lane. So if you're upset about the heartache and you're all bitter in your cloak, make sure you don't wear the cloak too long, because you're also going to have a romantic opportunity. You're also going to have somebody that wants to romance you. And if you're not interested in your romance, they're still going to think that they're still going to be attracted to you, whether you want it or not. And if you do want romance, then you're going to be open for that opportunity. There's going to be somebody that's interested in you, somebody that's like looking at you. And that could be the opportunity that you need to form really fast. Okay? So, so what I'm getting out of this whole thing is, okay, I put this back in the deck by mistake. Okay, so this is your outcome. Your outcome is you're going to be doing a lot of work. You might be even working on yourself with the pity party thing. You might be like, you know, I got to work on myself and not have this attitude, not have this like this anger, this bitterness. Because I always say to people, like, when romance comes calling, do you want them to see you in this outfit where you're like draped in negativity and you're draped in sadness and bitterness? Or do you want them to see you like in an outfit where you're all happy and you're like feeling good about yourself? They'd be more attracted to you in that state. And the opportunity is coming really quick, and it could be gone really quick. So when romance comes, or when people are going to be looking at you and thinking that you're attractive, you don't want them to be looking at you like in this state. Okay? All right, so what else am I going to give you? I'm going to give you some more cards. I was going to say something else, and I just got distracted because I was so busy looking at this and thinking, like, this is not the kind of thing you want to be wearing when someone first spots you, you know? Okay, so I'm going to give you your fate card. I was talking about your outcome. I was saying that your outcome is a lot of work, but it's work that you're going to do well. So if you're upset about anything, focus on your work. And this is just your obstacle. It's not your main card or anything. Your main card is that you're out of balance. So you need to balance work with romance or work with your relationships. Okay, here's your fate card. The Shield. Okay, you are safe from harm. Okay, so you're going to be safe from harm. And if somebody is like saying mean things to you, put up your shield. Put up your shield and just don't even listen to it. You can protect yourself from having hurt feelings by just not accepting that someone says something mean about you. And if someone says something you think, oh, do I really have that problem? Am I really like whatever they say I am? And if it hurts your feelings, then no. Put your shield up and don't let other people control how you feel about yourself. Okay, it's you. Now, this is the 8 of Cups, which is about walking away from something and going towards something better, which I have a feeling is about this and this and this, which is a new opportunity, new passion. I think that if someone hurts your feelings, you should aim towards, don't settle for someone who's going to hurt your feelings, and don't settle for having hurt feelings. Aim towards something that's going to make you feel better, that's going to be fulfilled. Because she has 8 cups and she doesn't want them. She wants a new cup. And here it is. Here's your new cup. Okay? Now, I'm also going to give you a spiritual card, and then I'm going to give you 2 more cards. Let me do this again. I feel like that wasn't the right card. Okay, positive change. Here is your card. Positive change. So, this is not positive. This is positive change. Okay? That's a pretty clear message. Okay, now I'm going to give you 2 more cards. Here we go. I'm going to shuffle that again because these are. I want to make sure I shuffle them. I don't want to get the same card over and over. Okay, here we go. Okay, Jade Mountain. I'm going to read what that says. There's no glare there. I'm going to read what that says because this is my new deck. But I don't know all the sayings yet, and there's a lot. This is the long description, so let me just skim through this and see. Jade Mountain, Jade. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Took a long time then. Okay. Something magical soon occurs and you feel like celebrating. This gives you time to stop and reflect on all you have accomplished. Look back and realize how far you've come. Have gratitude for all that you have experienced. Every experience serves you in some way and has been for the greater good. You deserve to be and have all that your heart desires. You will know when you're on the right path. Perhaps there's time in your life when beauty is hard to see. Look within at that time. Okay, so where's my card now? So when you have this and you think, oh, like everything sucks because someone said something mean to me and now I'm really upset. It's going to be hard to find the beauty in it, like this card is saying. But you need to use whatever happens to you and create beautiful things and to feel beautiful things, because out of this whole reading, these are the only cards that are negative. The rest is all positive. Positive change, romance, looking towards something better, being shielded from harm, and fast progress, and the Emperor too. So now this is the last card I'm going to give you. Every month I'm going to have a new deck. And this month I'm going to give you one from the Hidden Realm deck. And these cards, each one has a different, like a single person or like one or two people on it. So I use these as my friend of the day advice for my own personal readings. I just pick like one or two per day, and that's the advice that the universe is giving me for that day. And you got the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is about money and success and being good with money. And she's very graceful and she's very successful. So whether you are a woman or a man, this still applies to you. It's about having money and being graceful and being good at business and controlling your money situation. It's also just a beautiful card. I love to look at this card. So pretty. Okay, so that is your reading for the month of November. At the beginning of December, I'm going to be announcing the winners of the contest. I have already given out a couple of free readings to people, and I've already had a lot of people that have found the website before I even told them it was out there. They were looking for it and they found it, and so I've had a lot of practice putting the stuff through for the website. Okay, so have a great month, and I will see you next month. I'm going to try to get out my bi-monthly ones, like halfway through the month. Okay? So hopefully we'll get those out, and check out the website. Okay?